Now the challenge is, of course, to get your perfectly crafted press release across the line to your disinterested journalist. Because, as I said at the beginning, you've already got to know your journalist. You've felt his pulse, or you've certainly inhaled his aura. It's going to make it a lot easier for you because you're not cold calling. You're certainly not sending anything to the editor or the chief of staff. You're sending something to someone you already know because you've been reading his byline, you've been reading what he's been writing. Also, what you've been doing is you've been building up a relationship with him. You've been saying, Dave, loved the piece you wrote last week. Really enjoyed this. Did you know about that? If you develop a relationship with a journalist for no other reason than to keep complimenting him, you will have a friend in the most surprisingly quick amount of time that you can ever imagine. You want your journalist to do something for you, for nothing. It's only in your interest. So when you're sending something to him, it's not a cold call. I'll just give you a little example of the careers editor of the Sydney Morning Herald and The Age, Mark Ellis. I'll also give you his phone number because he's very good practice to pitch against. So I wrote to him in the middle of June and I sent him a press release. He writes back to me and he says, "Hi, well, this interests me. Unfortunately, it's too industry specific. We tend to run general articles containing practical advice for workers. Cheers, Mark." I've got a dialogue going. I'm thrilled. Mark knows I exist. "Mark, the careers pages just go from strength to strength. We're devotees. Here is the job that everybody wants, travel and events. It unravels the myths of what a glamorous role really is. Lisa, my client, is charming and ebullient and would be only too delighted to chat. Let me know how I can assist. That's what I'm here for." I've pitched it in the opening line. I have told him it unravels some myths. She's charming and ebullient. Who wouldn't want to talk to her? Mark gets back to me. "Wow, that was quite possibly the longest pitch I've ever received in my career. There might be something in here for our page 2 switch column. I like the fact that she started out as a secretary and there are study options should someone wish to purchase the career. The switch is one of the most read pages. See, they even talk in ests. The switch is one of the most read pages and people are constantly dreaming and wondering what else. I'm sure you can also rattle up some nice looking pics. We love a visual. I will forward this to my writer, who will more than likely be in touch. However, she does work autonomously and I leave most of the decisions to her. So please, no follow-up. One thing, have you pitched this to any other paper? Cheers, Mark." That's it, 12:11. 12:38. "Mark, you make me smile. I get my junior PRs to listen to your phone message as part of their education." You've got to ring this guy. I totally agree with you regarding the pitch process. There are some shockers out there. You have my sympathy. At least I have some small notoriety as having the longest pitch. I wrote it as a career piece for your pages, and no, I haven't pimped it out to any of your colleagues. Pics, you bet. Anyway, standing by, poised to assist your autonomous writer should she favour me with a call. Keep up the great story. Hopefully be in touch soon. That's 12:38. 12:58. Mark's back to me. "Hi, glad I could make you smile. My phone message gave me 15 minutes or maybe 15 seconds of notoriety when I got a small mention in the media section of The Australian. Better than Media Watch, I thought." He's inserted the little piece that was on Media Watch. Saved me looking for it. Anyway. "Your pitch got my attention because it actually had relevance to my section. Strangely enough, I do read every email that lands in my inbox and can make an assessment very quickly. Tailoring a pitch rather than see the attached press release is a much better return on your investment. Here you go. Tell that to one of your PR juniors." 1:08. "Mike, you've made my day. Those juniors are the pimples on the PR pumpkins. I share your view. Probably even stronger. We are close friends between 12 o'clock and 1:28. And his autonomous writer did favour me with a story on my client. But that's That's how you build a relationship. I'm sure you do that with your friends. It's no different. He's pleased that he's thrilled. It's just, once you get into the habit of it, it is so easy.